Let's see if we have to pump the brakes on AB, Antonio Brown. Does he need to do something on Sunday out of the ordinary to kind of get right with the Steelers on the field against the Patriots in this AFC title game? Does he have to have certain numbers, win or lose? And then that says my Facebook Live was a non-issue.
Yes.
Ooh.
I believe so. I think when you put the business of the team out in the streets in a way that breaks the code of the locker room, well, then that draws a lot of attention on the team and certainly individually on AB. Mm-hmm. He's got to come through. Got to have a big game now. And if they lose and he has a big game, I think it's okay. I think if they win and he has a mediocre game, it's still okay. But they can't go out and get their ass kicked and him not really perform after broadcasting to the world their celebratory speech from Coach Mike Tomlin in the locker room after beating the Chiefs. He's got to step up. Just like anything, when you call attention to yourself, well, then you got to deliver. As soon as you start flapping the gums and talking the talk, now it's time to walk the walk. And in this case, we hadn't really seen anything like this before. It's very unprecedented in terms of the technological age we live in and the social media crazed culture that is what America is right now. Someone Facebook living their coach's post-game victory speech. It's unprecedented. And with all that attention it's brought to Antonio Brown, I think he knew it was going to get him in a little trouble.
But not this much.
I don't think he realized it was going to be this much. I think he's got to go out and ball out or end. I mean, just look at Odell Beckham Jr. and Victor Cruz with the ship. You know, you want to go on a boat trip.
And then he drops the touchdown pass.
Now, all of a sudden, we're going to be highly critical of the fact that you brought all that attention and then you didn't walk the walk.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is, I thought what Odell Beckham Jr. and Victor Cruz did in Miami on their off day was nothing, comparatively speaking, to what Antonio Brown did.
Agreed.
And they went out, and you know what happened in Green Bay, the rest is history, and he's going to get a lot of flack for the whole offseason for that. You're right. If AB doesn't go out and ball and they lose, this will linger all off season.
We know how coaches work. We know coaches call the opponents a bunch of a-holes.
No doubt.
We know all that. But to actually see it, now it's bulletin board material for Belichick and Brady and the Patriots, and it just fans the flames of the motivation of the Patriots to hold court at home and win this game and say, cool, now who are the a-holes now? You go home and broadcast that. Broadcast your trip back to Pittsburgh on Facebook Live because we just kicked your ass. When they have that motivation and you don't perform, I wouldn't want to be Antonio Brown, but he's a great player, and I think he realizes exactly what we're talking about here, Dave, and I think he's going to have a good game. Is that going to lead to his Pittsburgh Steelers winning? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and find out.
Can't wait to see what happens on Sunday.